Zendaya, the star of Dune 2, on Channy's battle in the sci-fi sequel and why it makes the finale even more heartbreaking. Although both 2021's Dune and this year's Dune, Part 2 ultimately center on the story of Paul Atreides, Zendaya's character Channy plays an important part. In the sci-fi sequel, she is also essential to the plot, with director Denis Villeneuve calling her as his secret weapon for telling this chapter of the story. We won't spoil anything, but in Dune, Part 2, Channy embarks on a big personal journey, re-examining her relationship with the Fremen community, her beliefs, and even Paul. Channy, arguably the most pure character in Dune, is uninterested in chasing power, or a prophecy that could kill millions. Zendaya told Games Radar Plus that she believes Channy is the most human of all the Dune characters, and she hopes that spectators will feel connected to the young fighter. The actor explains, "I think she's one of the few people who is just human. She's not a Bene Gesserit. She doesn't have access to every resource in the world. She's really in a defensive position, and all she has is herself, her love for the people around her, and her fierce protection of them. So that's all she cares about, doing right by the folks she sees every day, the ones she loves and cares about. I believe that eventually, as an audience, you want to feel connected to a human figure. And I believe she is the most human since she relies solely on herself." As we follow Channy, Paul, and their companions on their voyage, everything culminates in an emotional ending. If you've read author Frank Herbert's classic novel, you'll already know how breathtaking it is. According to Zendaya, Channy's personal conflicts throughout the film only add to the heartbreaking finale. She goes on to say, ultimately, attempting to find love was exciting because of what Paul means to her. I believe that reconciling with the dread and pain that he represents, or what the figure of him represents, within herself, when she eventually wants to do the right thing, is quite tough. I believe it is an internal battle she is continuously fighting, in addition to the one she is facing physically. So, certainly, I believe that makes for an even more painful ending.